The story of Nik Makino, beyond the viral views. In the ever-loud, ever-evolving world of Filipino rap, names rise and fade as fast as the latest TikTok trend. But once in a while, an artist breaks through the surface, not just with a catchy hook or shocking line, but with a sound that dares to challenge expectations. One of those names is Nik Makino. You've probably heard his voice, maybe laughed at one of his early viral hits. But the real story of Nik Makino isn't just about going viral, it's about going deeper. This is the flip side you haven't seen. From laughs to lyrics, Nik Makino didn't enter the rap game through traditional doors. He didn't start in gritty rap battles or dark alley ciphers. He entered through your phone screen, unexpected, loud, and unapologetically himself. His breakout moment, Neneng B, a song that split the internet in half. Some called it a joke, others called it genius. But whether you loved it or hated it, you heard it. And that's what made Nik different. He understood something most new artists missed. In the age of content overload, attention is currency. But here's the twist. Nik Makino didn't stop at attention. He evolved. Because what started as a viral laugh soon became a foundation for something real. The price of going viral. With Neneng B, Nik Makino went from regular dude to household name overnight. Suddenly he was trending, performing, criticized, praised, mocked, adored. It was fame with no instruction manual, and it hit fast. But Nik was paying attention. He realized that being seen wasn't the same as being understood. That virality could build a platform, but consistency builds a career. While many expected him to be a one-hit wonder, Nik had other plans. He started writing more, thinking deeper, exploring different sides of himself, not just as a rapper, but as a storyteller. That's where the shift began, the evolution of a mindset. As Nik's catalog grew, so did his voice. His lyrics started touching on deeper issues: trust, betrayal, ambition, mental battles. You could hear the shift in his tone, the hunger in his delivery, the subtle pain behind the bravado. Songs like Moon and Right Now showed more introspective side. He wasn't just chasing trends, he was chasing growth. And that's what makes his story so powerful. Nik Makino didn't let himself be boxed in by one viral moment. He used it as a launching pad. A lot of artists crash after their 15 minutes of fame. Nik built a universe in those 15 minutes. Behind the scenes, behind the chains and cool demeanor, is a guy who understands the grind. Nik isn't an industry puppet. He's self-made. He writes his own lyrics, controls his own brand, studies the game, learns from wins and from losses. He's also not afraid to admit mistakes. That's rare in a world obsessed with perfection. Nik has been open about the weight of expectations, the pressure of always having to top the last hit, and the temptation to fall into creative shortcuts. But instead of giving in, he doubled down. He chose growth over gimmicks, substance over spectacle, truth over trends, changing the narrative. One of the most impressive things Nik Makino has done is redefine what success means in Filipino hip-hop. While the old guard built their name through raw street tales and battle scars, Nik brought a new energy, confident, cheeky, stylish, but still rooted in hustle. He speaks the language of the youth. But more importantly, he speaks to their struggles. He knows what it's like to feel underestimated, to be seen as a joke, to carry ambition bigger than your background. Through his music, he sends a simple message: you can reinvent yourself. You don't have to be stuck in how people first saw you. You can grow, and you can win, on your own terms. The flip side. Here's the flip side. Nik Makino might have come up through a viral hit, but what really sets him apart is his vision. He's building an empire, collaborating with fresh talent, launching merch, exploring fashion, talking about mental health, investing in himself, not just as an artist, but as a brand, a mentor, and a man with something to say. He's showing that rap isn't just about flexing, it's about expressing. That you don't have to be from a gang or wear scars like trophies to be real. Being real is about knowing yourself and owning every piece of your journey, no matter how it started. Nik's journey isn't linear. It's messy, evolving, honest, And that's exactly why it matters. Real impact. Today, fans don't just listen to Nik, they follow him. Because his music speaks to more than just party vibes. It speaks to possibility. He's the proof that if you stay hungry, stay learning, and stay grounded, you can grow beyond what people expect of you. That's what makes him dangerous. Not because he's controversial, but because he's committed. He's in this for the long run, and the industry knows it now. Let's talk. So now I want to ask you, did Nik Makino's story challenge how you see artists who go viral? Did it make you rethink what it means to evolve, to rise beyond judgment, to turn pressure into power? What part of his journey hit you the hardest? And more importantly, what are you doing with the voice you've been given? Because at the end of the day, the realest flex isn't fame. It's growth.